Vapula, Napula, Naphula. And the chant IVMRXS HVXLIV, a capital E ZKFOZ, only one capital by the way, then GBKZM. Mercs Havux live as Gfaz Gumkazm Mercs Havux live as Kafaz 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 Gumkazm. Some would say this 60 times. Others would say it just enough to feel the change in their consciousness. Well, feel the sensual change or a shift in how their mind's thinking. And so that's where I'm going to stop for now. And the pseudo-monarchia Damonum of Johann Weyer says that it makes subtle and wonderful in handicrafts. You know, it says it makes people subtle and wonderful in handicrafts. VK Gehennim puts numbers 160, 166, and it says the name means marvelous, an entity that is good for draconian magic and dream work, and makes an astral double emphatic. And for an autistic person, I guess empathy, not that they don't care, but you know, that sort of thing may be what he would have wanted. Michael W. Ford says that it was of the Nephilim. Black Witch Coven says that it's female. Oh, Black Witch Savannah. Well, Black Witch Coven, Black Witch Savannah, obviously. High Priestess Maxine of the Joy of Satan says that it has very long, straight black hair and red eyes of medium height. Stephanie Connolly says that it was untrusting. And your typical grimoire is going to say that this Duke is great, mighty, strong, appearing like a lion with griffin's wings, which, you know, basically like an eagle, teaching philosophy, mechanics, medicine, over 36 legions, a night spirit, the Binder Demon Grimoire, or I may have jumbled the order of that, says that its lord number is 229, and it has 33 legions, and it will reveal the pact. If served more of another. Oh, if served more by another. So it's a very fickle demon, willing to betray you, supposedly. But do demons have to betray you to, work at their control? The O and A gives the Venusian sounds as F sharp, mode 5, and Mixolydian. Your traditional would be E major through F major. Sunrise to noon in clear weather would be what a lot of the grimoires have to say about dukes. 221.23 hertz, 103.7 beats per minute, 32nd octave, an A, 442.5 hertz over 440 hertz, plus 9.6 centimeters. And that is, that's what the scientific sounds related to Venus show. And some of the scents: allspice, almond, althea, ambergris, benzoin, blueberry, burdock, calamus, catnip, cherry, kibit, clover, coltsfoot, damiana, deer's tongue, dittany, dogwood, elder, grains of paradise, henna, lady's mantle, lemon verbena, life everlasting, lily of the valley, lovage, maidenhair, marjoram, meliliot, motherwort, mugwort, musk, muskroot, myrtle, orchid, oregano, orris, patchouli, pennyroyal, peppermint, pomegranate, primrose, red clover, red sandalwood, rose, salep, savory, saw palmetto, spearmint, strawberry, thyme, vervain, vetiver, violet, wisteria, yohimbe. And like with anything else, if you have further information, you can comment below. But some people are going to like a brass-lined vessel fitting in with the myth. So that is what I'm doing here, is putting it in my own vessel. But you can put it somewhere separate. You don't have to pick something particular. Okay. So 2011 would have been the first operation in which I worked with this. So citrus, aurantium, okay, orange, symbolizing love, and the ritual may have just had Surah 72 as the Quran portion of it, but we have this from 5:35 to 5:55 p.m. on, what day was this? Tuesday, the 18th of January? Yeah, would have been January. With each name of the fallen 60 through 72, then 159, the flame on the right went flat and flickered heavily. I'm left seething. So that would have been, I like to do this with the altar in the west, so that would have been on the in the north side, but a different room, obviously. So 2012. Let's look at some language, perhaps. I'm sorry. What's it? Flip. Okay. So, some people are bound to see these entities more like the sigils, but some of the terms we have Nepal, remember the Nephilim. So fall, cast, overthrow, divide, present, lay, rot, accept, inferior, light, loss, miscarriage, birth, and nuwa, forbid, disallow, discourage, non-effect, break, opposition, nepich, blow, breathe, sieve, lose, snuff, poo, here, hither, side, I'll pull, fort, stronghold, tower, apple, lift, presume, tower, nutch, guide, rest, continue, side, pool, bean, plah, distinct, sever, separate, wonderfully, the craft thing, I guess, set apart, marvelous, difference, plah, perform, work, wonder, thing, hard, marvelous, wonderful, wondrous, Alpul, darkness, privily, obscurity, Apla, darkness, gloominess, dark, mist, Apple, dark, Pol, plead, judgment, speak to authority, Petch, blow, bellows, blowout, trap, snare, gin, plate. And remember, the language is called Aramea because, in Aramea, because that's what they called it. It wasn't called ancient Hebrew or anything like that. That's just something they don't. So let's skip ahead to the experience. But I have 2013, 2014 to look at next. So this was January 15th, 2012. Halesia, symbolizing fertility. And I don't see any extra verses this time around, but we have 5:41 to 6:10 p.m. on January 15th, 2012. Things seemed to go slower. I forgot all outside my prayer space. I felt a presence behind me and to my left. It was over the southeast corner of my living room. Things seemed brighter for a minute. My hair stood on end, and I felt adrift. My skin felt a warmth come up it. I felt shivers of pleasure. I lost sight of the room. Something moved as fine as sand. I felt a rushing beat inside me. My pain went away with the jolt. I felt euphoria bounce up and down me. I saw colorful waves coming from me in layers. I was tingling and trembling. Through a wash of patterns I returned. I was stilled. I am calm and content. And let's return to more language before going into 2013. Ouch, filthy. Knee, wail, wailing. Lech, lick moist, tongue outside. Luah, join, lend, borrow, abide, cleave, lender, you. Lu, join. La, weary, grave, faint, loath. La, weary. Lao, but or though. Law, without. Nothing. Never, nay, no, none, nar, not. Rather, whither, neither, nor. You have nul, a dunghill, add, and adding. High, sea, valley, border, coast, region. Remember the eagle flies high. Nip, shake, sieve, seed in the mouth. Apu, here, now, where, part, piece. Pa, mouth. Plotch, slice, serve, cut, shred, leave, bring forth. Noop, shake, wave, offer, lift, move, perfume, send, situation, sift, strike, elevation. Another word that can think about those wings. Paw, blow, scatter, blowing, edge, corner, end, part. Paw, blow, mouth, commandment, edge, according, word, whole, end, appointment, portion, tenor, sentence. Dwa, dwell, abode, home, habitation, dwelling of God, dwelling of an animal, habitation, sheep, coat, comely, stable, pleasant, tarried. You know, Noah, as in Noah. You got plead, is paw, nah. Raw, now, beseech, pray, go. New, dwell, or bode. Knee, flow, or something. So let me double check before I get into another. So 2013. Let's maybe look at language here first. We have a additional experience to share here. But we have Nephilis, daughter Nephili, Naphula, and we have a lot of language notes to share. So before we get into that, let's Friday, January 11th, 2013, between 6 and 6:43 p.m. The ritual of a renunciation of Aval, Fual, Vaval also included Revelations 3:1 through 4:11. I only saw and noticed within the circle. I felt pressed in upon from every direction, my eyes wet with tears. I saw yellow flames loom large, and I don't mean the candles. I felt a presence above in the west. It was the size of a large desk. I felt pleasantly warm till about 7 p.m. So 17 minutes after the ritual ended. It is an odd sort of pouring warmth. There were colorful shadows. They were still dark, but rather colorful nonetheless. I was hypersensitive till 7:04 p.m., so 21 minutes later, after the ritual closed. I was very aware. I saw swirls of forest green and blue as I felt pulses of euphoria. I think I said that part slower, and I kind of slumped to the side when I was just before the Eucharist. Before the pulses, I felt a buildup of presences from. I felt a buildup of pressure from within. And let's look at the Greek. Nay, truly, in truth, yes. Neos, water nymph, Neod. Neo, are now, flow, dwelling, inhabit, settle. In, be inhabit, settle. So similar to ni in some respects. Napeos, a wooded valley or dell. Nifo, or Nifo, show. Paleo, be disabled. Naphula, cloud, darkness. Bird net. Nephel Hageretas, or Nephel Hagereta, is cloud gatherer, so a name of Zeus. And you don't have to personify. Zeus is one of those names you don't have to personify to take it correctly. That's one of the great misunderstandings. Zeus is basically like their word for top god or something. You have Naphalios, unmixed with wine, sober. You have Nahpho, drink no wine, sober. Nephois, now covered. Pal, wrestling, struggle. Nephos, snowflake, snow cover. Snowstorm. Okay. Phalos, horn, helmet. Phalos, a penis, or phallus. You have Fiala, a cup, bowl, a vessel, an urn. Phalos, a cork. Palais, old, formerly, before. Was past. Folie, a tree or buckthorn. Philia, love, affection, friendship. Phila, friend, girlfriend, mistress. Oh, olive tree or buckthorn. Okay. Fuli is a wild olive tree or buckthorn. Okay. Philios, friend, friendly, kindly. Fula, tribe. 10 were formed at Athens by Cleisthenes, people counting a contingent of soldiers by a tribe, a brigade, or cavalry. And let me give you a clearer picture. We have okay, let me share the ritual before I go into the next page. We have 6:16 to 7:37 p.m. on Tuesday, the 15th of January, 2013. Daniel 11, 1 through 45. Apocalypse 12, 1 through 18. Quran 109, 1 through 6, and 18, 29 through 31. 26, 75 through 78. 23, 23 through 25. 23, 68 through 70. 23, 78 through 81. 12, 38 through 40. 2, 256 through 257. 6, 87 through 90. Edx, a symbol of consecration. 6, 16 through 7:37 p.m. on Tuesday, the 15th of January, 2013. I felt the air vibrate. Yellow lights jerked about in blobs before me. I felt a presence behind me in the southeast, the size of a small child, about 2 or 3 or 4 years old. I saw a mossy green haze. I cried joyously. A hypersensitivity enveloped me. I rumbled for a while. I started to tremble. I saw purple spheres in a blue thick cloud. I poured warmth out of my face, 2 spots my chest, and 3 down my spine. I felt floaty. My awareness was like I knew every piece of yarn in the carpet and every bump on the ceiling. Different ceiling, by the way. Rolling bliss moved down the surface of me. I still felt very good till the last shudder at 7:45 p.m. And that is 8 minutes after the ritual ended. So let's return to the Greek. And to not show disrespect, is a piece of carpet that I do not walk on. And I don't let other people walk on it too. Poleo, cell. Polos, foal, young animal, young, girl, maiden, young man. Pula, gate, door, entrance, inlet, mountain pass. Whether as a demon altar, a carcist, an exorcist, these operations can be very much initiatory. Pulo, enclosed with gates. Pulos, gateway. Pulis, little gate. Polos, axis, pole, firmament. Polis, city, tower. The Acropolis, city, state, body of citizens. Poluo, turn up with the plow, wander about, you know, because remember, when crafts are not just, you call up some being and it does your art for you, you still have to do you got to do your work regardless of what you're doing here. Polyos, guardian of the city of Athena. Plow, sail, go by the sea, swim. Pello, be in motion, go, come, behave, be, become. Pelia, Pelios, a dove or a pigeon. So who sees Naphula like a pigeon or a dove instead of a lion with eagle's wings? Pella, milk pail. Paula, rest, repose, espouse, and Pello, swing, wield, whirlwind, brandish. And before we go on here, let's share of a experience I didn't expect to share here, but so this was Friday the 18th. I feel like it should be bubbles. Friday the 18th. The rite with the binding of murmux, from Quran. I also used 106, 27 through 33. Oh, wait, no, that was the Psalm, 106, 27 through 33. We have Hosea, 9, 15 through 27. We have Exodus 16, 6 through 18. Matthew 21 through 1 through 16. John 6, 26 through 63, and 731 through 32. And, okay. Lavandula, Vera, clairvoyance, Elix, protection. Don't remember what else verses I used, but I will show here in a second. 6:11 through 7:32 p.m. Friday the 18th of January 2013. I felt everything grow calm and still. I saw blue sparks appear and move about on the altar top as if a big, elaborate dance were to prance about the room. I felt a strong presence on the floor in the western quarter of the circle and forward past the wall. I felt a ridge before me that envelops the pink starburst shapes sigil in its presence. I flowed with tears. I felt a powerful feeling build within me. I saw rising yellow blips, 3 of them. I felt a rolling, cool scouring. Each time I felt that rush of bliss, I saw pink smoke. Later, I felt drifty as colors of halos and shadows shifted about. I felt moved about. I radiated an even warmth. I felt a vastness. That warmth left me at 7:42 p.m. And that was, 10 10 minutes after the ritual. And I'm thinking I should share this other experience here. And this other experience was Monday the 21st of January 2013. A ritual Ose, Voso, Ose, 6:20 to 7:31 p.m. Elix, symbolizing transformation. And remember, we got... Oh. I gotta show this. I should show the symbols, right? Just like... Anyways. So we have Bindabur, Daniel 4, 1 through 37, Psalms 57, 1 through 12. Bindabur, that's numbers, right? 13, 1 through 33. And 6:20 to 7:31 p.m. I felt my attention circle in on the task at hand, and all else faded from awareness. I felt as if something else was present, and that it moved about the room for quite a while. I saw a pattern that was jagged, pointy, and bumpy. I saw a yellow cloud before and above me. My eyes were teary. I felt very tingly. It wiped down me entirely, removing pain and stiffness. Shadows danced with color and waves. I saw a big orange glow burst forth and slowly fade. The last shudder of euphoria was at 7:36 p.m. And that would put it 5 minutes after the ritual had closed. And some things I will return to later. 63, 64. I think 64 is the last. So 2014 shall be something that I look at before. If you remember what I have gone over in my presentation of the Egyptian and heaven and hell, Nepertiu in the second duat, a group of harvest entities, and a closer to final version of the ritual, but if nothing else, I will thumb through these and share more of the experiences. And that's it with that. So join me in the God hymn. Yod, 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 Yod. Invoking and evoking Calvary. Let's start there and see where we go. Yeah. Doingu Arnza Ayaoi Oi Auras Alui Laksa Palam Anguka Owamko Balada Alan Yaid Atapa Nilapur Omibam Nuandam Uluang Voido Yoda Razioner Nerzafim Vadalev Ubava Abalpat Armbiz Open Yelpies Anaim Sundan Angapoi Vani Exarpa Hakoma Nantabietom Nan Mokyebanan Amuka Praxi Oro Yabahauzapan Maparsoge Oyaptiabatoki Mordial Haktagan Tabesia Siakavsia Moneslia Waznia Homedia Yadaia Rapa Mikaza Medoge Kaba Olana Magomederi Atanga Vao Vao Via Via Vao Vao Radeta Sahiadera Kawae Bandersnevi Oirad Ramasaba Daurbam from 11 points, from 11 points of blankness, and the strongest in the center, but it is blank like the other. Can you feel it? Can you feel the tingling come forth? Can you feel the spiraling energy like a cloud counterclockwise over the tablet? Stronger in this corner. Ooh, that feels good. But pay attention to the blanks. Pay attention to the blanks. Now I will make sure to show every last bit of the tablet. Kind of broke the trance, sir. But you see how it has the variation, which is important. You may want all the variation available, even though you have 4 orders and up to 4 different squares in the original material, up to 4 ways to order the tablets in the original material. Remember, these are from all the manuscripts. And you see that Earth has more variation. But we have a square that's used in the 10th Enochian author that has four variations. There it is, four variations. Fitharzi vom Sarg. Peace be upon every one of you.